About set for baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Today it's the second of this three-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the New York Yankees. It's Yankees baseball, and it comes your way next. Michael Pineda, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now in the box, Jonathan Villar. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Milwaukee, shortstop, number 5.
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Well, Matt, they're 2-2 on the homestand, so obviously you don't want to go 2-3 if you lose this game here. 3-2, though. The win today gets you shooting towards maybe a nice little winning streak. That's why this game's important to me.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, for me in this game, it comes down to runners in scoring position. If you're able to pick up the runners in scoring position, clearly you're going to score runs, right? But there's many ways to do it. Just hit that ground ball up the middle when they're playing back with the runner on third, and before you know it, you've added on, and now you've allowed your pitcher to pitch his game. That's all they need to do.
So striding forward now, Hernan Perez. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Tough slider down low for a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Well, Matt, the interesting thing about Carl, look, pitchers struggle with balls in the corner. They don't like that he makes them throw the ball in the middle of the plate sometimes. But he will call that high pitch. So watch him attack the high pitch and try to get that strike.
And this will be fouled away.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ryan Braun stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Just getting started here in the Bronx. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Ready on 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Chase Anderson is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he's had a little bit of a struggle against right-handed hitters, and to me, that's the key to this game. They're hitting over 300. Right-handed hitters over 300. So he's going to have to get the right-handers out if he wants to win this game. Let's see if he's able to execute against the right-handers in this one.
And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Harold Reynolds, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Well, Matt, it's always nice to win the first game on the road, and then you get ready for game 2. It just makes you feel like, hey, this could be a pretty productive road trip. If you win 2 games in a row, then you're really knowing we got a chance to have a great trip.
Fastball called strike, 1-2. And this is hit high in the air and crossing into foul ground behind third. Shaw backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. A moment now from Yankee Stadium to take a look at Joe Girardi's starting lineup. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team that sits there. They're going to be a lot base to base, rely a lot on the power. This is a total contrast to what we've been seeing throughout the league the last couple of years.
First delivery to him on the way. This one's flared out toward left. And Braun will handle this one for route number 2.
Batting third, catcher Gary Sanchez.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right here. This pitch is down the outer half, and he just goes with it, and he has enough to bounce it over the wall and cruise into second with a ground rule double.
Here's Chris Carter now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 13 home runs. He comes in with that average down in the 240s and 25 driven in. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, Matt, this is a situation in last night's game. They didn't do a very good job driving in runs. Now, in this game, you capitalize on it. You grow from your mistakes and be able to come back and deliver in this one here.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Now at the plate, Travis Shaw. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First offering on its way. Cut fastball inside, ball one. Head-to-head against Michael Pineda, 4 for 15. He also has 1 home run. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Three and 0 count. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Jeanette.
Standing in, Scooter Jeanette. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A pitch taken for a strike around the shoulders. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
If this second inning is any indication of what we're going to see, he's got this hitter 0-2. He really learned from his last outing when he lost. He is way more aggressive now, coming right after guys and throwing strikes.
A runner at first with no outs here. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
At the plate, Domingo Santana. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
None out, runners at first and second. Swing and a line drive. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. Shaw rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score as the Brewers are off to an early 1-0 lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. And he's a guy that's not afraid to run if he gets aboard. Comes in ranked second on the team in stolen bases. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And he takes a called strike 2.
Count is 1 and 2.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Two, here it is. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down there at Brett Gardner. You know, Yankee Stadium made this guy one of the best defenders because it's so spacious. He had to go a long way to center, and being left-handed, he had to backhand a lot of balls. So as a result, he learned how to get great jumps on the baseball and makes great plays.
Now to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
The 0-1 on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Second and third, 2 away. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Trying to keep the score where it is, and the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Milwaukee. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Bird.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
All right, here's how the Brewers line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
Batting 6.
And I'm looking at Travis Shaw. They got him playing third, but he can play the outfield as well. But the bat really got him to the big leagues. But I was so impressed when I saw him charge a bunt and make a throw on the run from the defensive side. Offense and defense. Really impressive young man.
Into the box, Matt Holliday. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope,
and he takes ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
The 1-2 pitch. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. He'll try again, 1-2. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Misses, ball 2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth, foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Coming to the plate now, Didi Gregorius. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. This one's down to third. Shaw has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Stunning Central Park here on a beautiful day in the Big Apple. Welcome back to baseball from Yankee Stadium. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian, and ready to start out the inning, the shortstop, Jonathan Villar. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
You got that right, Matt. There is a lot of moving parts on that barehanded play, and it is a thing of beauty when everything comes together just like it did. You can bet he'll be watching this one again after the game.
Into the box, Hernan Perez, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. Braun awaiting the 1-0. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
From the stretch. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Brewers lead it 1-0. Here's Brett Gardner now. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Swing and a liner. But foul. Here's another 2-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, he finds himself in danger of walking the 8-hitter right here. That's just something you don't want to do. You walk the 8-hitter, the 9-hitter can bunt him over. Starts a big inning, he can hit and run. It could lead to a lot of problems.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Broxton is there, and he has it for the first out. And with one away, it's time to check the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Brewers find themselves entering action today. Digging in, the switch hitter, Chase Headley, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. And a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Up top, it's 2-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Waiting next, Jacoby Ellsbury. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. One out, nobody on. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I got the count 0-2.
Bases are empty, one man out. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in for his second at bat, Keon Broxton comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. He struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they're on top 1-0. Here's Starlin Castro. He's
Leading
0
off
for
the
1
fourth
thus
for the
far.
Yankees, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
First pitch on its way. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Sanchez is retired, 2 down now.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Here's Chris Carter now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Here he comes on 2-0. A high fastball is in there. 2 out, nobody on. Now a hard liner, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail this one 1-0. Standing in, Jesus Aguilar. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Jesus Aguilar.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Oh, that was a nice pitch. A changeup, first pitch. Hitter was aggressive, swung right through it. That's how you get that first pitch strike, by throwing a changeup if you have an aggressive hitter.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. One out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2, you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Striding in once again, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First offering on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
1-0 count. Here it is. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. And a neck-high fastball that time.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. In there for a called strike. 3-2 now. Here comes the payoff pitch. Swing and a looper to left. Here comes Gardner. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
For Milwaukee, the designated hitter, Hernan Perez.
Ready once again, Hernan Perez. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is fouled at the plate. The 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1, but they're up 1-0. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Bird.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard towards center, and they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, it's been a while since they had a base runner, more than 3 innings to be precise, but they've got one now. We'll see if they can get a little something going here.
Matt Holliday standing in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
Matt, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
0-1 pitch on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Broxton's under it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. We'll see the powerful Ryan Braun start things out after the break. It's the Brewers 1 and the Yankees 0. Digging in and looking for more. Ryan Braun. A hit in 2 tries so far. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. Ball 1.
You know, he's throwing the ball so good today. He didn't get that pitch right there, but he's been getting most of the calls around the plate.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor. 2-1 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Holiday shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They lead it 1-0. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Bullet back up the middle. Broxton is right there, 1 down.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Here's Chase Headley as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Late that time for a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And Headley's able to lay off there. He's got it back to 2-2. The pitch. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Digging in to try it again. Jacoby Ellsbury 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Heading after this is Broxton. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Back here in the Bronx, we're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up, as there's our game summary to this point. Jason Shreve is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
45, Jason Shreve.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Domingo Santana. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Domingo Santana.
He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. And the pitch. Now ball line foul over the Yankees dugout. The 0-2 home. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And he got him.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Ready for another shot now, Keon Broxton. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Set to deliver the 0-1. A high fastball is in there. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And this is fouled back and out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And that misses 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. No hits to this point. Takes this the other way to right, and that's down in front of Holiday for a base hit. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
Well, this ball's hit off the wall. He hit it awfully hard. Now, I thought it was a good move to stop, because a lot of times you go, oh, he's dogging it. Looked like he was going pretty good, but I think they were going to throw him out. Good read to get back to first.
Stepping in now, Jet Bandy. Out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, a swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Two men are on with 2 men out. Grounded down the third baseline. Headley's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. We'll see the exciting young shortstop Starlin Castro lead things off when we return. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. It's the Brewers 1 and the Yankees nothing. Ready for another chance? Starlin Castro. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1.
Matt, real interesting pitching line here, but I looked a little deeper into the numbers, and you realize he's thrown less than 40% first pitch strikes to guys. He's been really behind almost every hitter in the game, at least half of them.
Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Jeanette is there. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Chris Carter.
Striding in once again, Chris Carter. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he lays off there. 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Here it comes on 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Broxton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Tommy Lane has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39, Tommy Lane.
Ready once again, Hernan Perez. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.
Perez.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Here's the 1-1 delivery, and a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt in fact. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Another try at 2-2. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hit to Gregorius at short. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Ryan Braun.
Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back. And another snap throw to the bag. A dive, but he's back. And again he'll snap one over to first, being especially careful here. And another snap throw to the bag, and he's back standing. Here's Ryan Braun now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Bird is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Digging in once again, Travis Shaw. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
And that's in there, 2-1.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I'd continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Runners on first with 1 down. And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Weak chopper up the line, but it gets foul. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Scooter.
Here's
Jeanette.
the second baseman, Scooter Jeanette. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
The 1-0 delivery. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Settling in now, Domingo Santana. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
0-1 count and the pitch.
1-1.
And there's ball 1. One and 1. Here it is. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Oh, that was a pitch he wanted right there. That's a situation you can't go to 2 balls, because if you go to 3, you know you're going to throw him a ball right down the middle. This pitch right here, everything hinges on this pitch. Bases loaded, and you know he's got to come to you. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And this is a foul ball. Boy, that was awfully close. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line, and I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this, and indeed they will do that. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no shot for Holiday. It's a foul ball. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Well, here we sit. 2 on, 2 outs, 2 strikes. Look, they start off looking good this inning, and it'd be very deflating if they don't pick up something here. A lot more pressure on him than he thought going up there.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
1-1. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Curveball that time, not even close.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Into the box, Matt Holliday. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Nobody out, runner on first. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready with another 2-2. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Corey Knebel is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 46, Corey Knebel.
Aaron Hicks will come on now and pinch run here.
Aaron Hicks.
Didi Gregorius will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he pulls back the bunt attempt. 2-0.
Look, Matt, he's nibbling. He's nibbling. I know he's upset he didn't get those pitches, but they just miss off the corner. He can't give in now. Just continue to nibble.
The 2-0 pitch. And no take on 2-0. He's still squaring, and he gets it down. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
You can't ask for anything more than that. The tying run moves over to third now with only 1 out. So we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Here's Brett Gardner now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Here's Chase Headley as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In there, 0-1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. 9th inning coming up. Brewers are out in front 1-0. Aaron Hicks will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 31, Aaron
Dylan Betances enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Coming to the plate now, Jesus Aguilar. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Jesus Aguilar.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a slur, but this is in the dirt for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. That misses. 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Brewers come up empty here in the 9th. Last chance for the Yankees. They trail here 1-0. Neftali Feliz is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Neftali Feliz.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Career numbers against Neftali Feliz. Hitless in 3 at-bats.
Ellsbury.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Hit back up the middle. And Ellsbury's aboard with a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down one. You got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me. How are they going to manufacture? Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run. They can possibly push him forward.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll dive back in. Here's Starlin Castro. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Again, he sends it out of play.
Man, I like the last two pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. And 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Runner at first is Ellsbury with nobody out. In the dirt. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
And as a closer, a wild pitch is the last thing you want to do. His job was to finish this thing off, and he just made his job a lot more difficult. We'll see if he can get dialed in again here on the next pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here's the first pitch to him. Big tilt on the slider against a swing and a miss. The 0-1 pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1 to 2-2 now. Tying and winning runs are on here with nobody out. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Here's Chris Carter now. Career numbers against Neftali Feliz. He's gone 3 for 6. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Well, he got away with one right there. He hung a slider to this guy in the middle of the order and got away with it. You're feeling good about yourself right now.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he lays off again, ball 3.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. Swing and a miss as he was way early on that one. 3-2.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he misses, ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Jabba Chamberlain comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Jabba Chamberlain.
Greg Bird will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here. But at the plate, he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Liner towards second, and this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Orlando Arcia is off the bench now as he'll take over at second following the injury.
Second base, number 3, Orlando Arcia.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks. A 2-out hit would win it. Fastball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. And that misses ball one.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it. Oh, he missed that pitch. I'll tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart if you see a ball in the zone that long, get called a ball on it.
The 1-0. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. The 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
Now the 2-1. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Braun is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, all tied at 1-1.
Leading off for the Brewers.
Stepping in, Hernan Perez. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
He's set, and the 3-0 offering. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Here's Ryan Braun now. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Here's the first pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Braun awaiting the 1-0. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. And Hicks will settle under this one for the 2nd out.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of walks in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a third strike.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. None left for Milwaukee. Score remains tied 1-1. Striding into the box, Didi Gregorius. Lifetime against this particular arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit to short. VR takes it in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
So stepping in, Brett Gardner. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's set, and the pitch. The high fastball is in there. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Moving under it, Broxton makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Digging in, Chase Headley. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. The fastball down near the shoe tops. 2 out, nobody on. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in a driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Here it is on 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Stepping into the box, Jacoby Ellsbury. Lifetime against this pitcher. 4 hits in 29 at-bats. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. The 0-1. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. VR is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The Yanks leave one. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Tyler Clippard takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 29, Tyler Clippard.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Orlando Arcia.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
1-2. Here it comes. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out.
Right fielder number 16, Domingo Santana.
Ready for another chance? Domingo Santana. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Line towards center field. Ellsbury is there. 2 gone.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Eric Sogard will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Sogard.
Fastball in there for a called strike. He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hard on the ground toward short. Scooped up on the backhand. And from deep in the hole, he got him. What a play, and that ends the inning. Off of 1 leg in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. Another chance to win it here to the bottom of the 11th. All tied. Tommy Malone takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Malone.
Kirk Neuenhuis is into the ball game now as he assumes duties in center field.
Number 10, Kirk Neuenhuis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starlin Castro. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Castro.
Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To third. Shaw gloves it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher Gary Sanchez.
Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left.
That is too good a pitch to make right there with 2 strikes. But he fouled it off. Now you got to stay aggressive and go get him again.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Again, a 1-2. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Now another 1-2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Here's Chris Carter now. Previously against Tommy Malone, 3 for 15. He also has 1 home run. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Dribbled up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. Greg Bird would be next. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still tied 1 apiece. Ready once again, Jesus Aguilar. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
The windup and the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Aguilar is retired, and there's 1 away. A note now from the folks in programming. Due to the length of our contest this afternoon, our afternoon cooking program In the Kitchen with Scott Rohde will not be seen this afternoon. Ladies, don't shoot me. I'm just the messenger. Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. He comes into this at bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Down and away, ball 1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar, attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. The 0-1 on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Plenty of history against Tyler Clippard. He's 1 for 2. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Gone in order are the Brewers. Score remains tied 1-1. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Greg Bird.
Into the windup and the pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Here it comes, 1-0. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Another 2-2 offering. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Hicks.
So stepping in, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. The pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Hard hit ball to second. Played on the backhand. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Digging in once again, Didi Gregorius. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Now the pitch. Right side. Aguilar has it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Take a quick walk to keep the blood circulating. 13th inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. Adam Warren takes the hill now to begin the lucky 13th inning.
Number 43, Adam Warren.
Digging in, Hernan Perez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Perez.
In there, no balls and a strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Hit well on the ground to first. Bird has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Ready for another shot now, Ryan Braun. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bird backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. 1 for 3. Into the windup and the pitch. Lays off 1-0. And the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, clearly that changeup the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he was right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready on 1-2. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Gardner is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Stepping into the box, Brett Gardner. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. Shaw comes up with it, but the throw's a good one as they get Gardner trying to beat one out.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Chase Headley. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Swing and a line drive. On to first, and Headley's retired here. 2 away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 2.
That's 2 close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Santana is in pursuit, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still tied 1 apiece. Aroldis Chapman is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning.
Aroldis Chapman.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Orlando Arcia.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
That's a bullet up and in on the hands. Hard to turn on anything like that.
Fastball called for strike 2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Here's the 0-2. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Gardner is there. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 16, Domingo Santana.
Digging in to try it again. Domingo Santana hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Chapman ready, the 1-1. Now a ball rolled softly to second. Castro gonna have to hurry in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder, number 10, Kirk Neuenheim.
Into the box now, Kirk Neuenheim. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First delivery to him on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball.
In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes a moment like this on the mound other than this guy. It looks like he feeds off the challenge of pitching in tight games.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning. All tied at 1-1. Here's Starlin Castro looking to change his fortunes
Leading
here.
off for
0
the
for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game.
Starlin Castro.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
1-2, here it comes. A drive to left. Get out of here, get out of here. Gone, they win it. Santa Maria. It's a solo home run off the bat of Starlin Castro. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Hey, when you go out there and punch out 11 hitters and you put your team in a great position to win a ball game, you deserve all of the recognition that comes your way.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Yanks earn the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Aroldis Chapman wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon, first for the victorious Yankees. 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Brewers, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Aroldis Chapman. His record is now 4-2. The save goes to Aroldis Chapman. The loss goes to Tommy Malone. Just his second loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.